Dr. David Kaluba here, author of Dare to be Rich. Dare to be Rich will not only inspire you to great success, but will also equip and empower you with the tools that you need to get to the very top. It is only lonely at the top for selfish people who refuse to take anyone with them by keeping invaluable knowledge and skills to themselves. Hence, my goal is to help as many people as possible become millionaires in the next few decades, before I go home to be with the Lord. However, you cannot expect to see change if you refuse to change yourself. You cannot expect to achieve extraordinary results if you remain ordinary. In order to make more money, you must become more valuable because you get paid on your value in the marketplace. This is not to say, though, that you are any less than a person without this value. However, you need to spend more time working on yourself than you do working on your job or business. Because if you work harder on the things that you do, such as your job or business, you'll surely make a living. But if you focus on self-development, you will certainly make a fortune. Big difference. Now, that is why my life is full of billionaires, billions of people rather, who work hard every day but are still struggling financially. Because just hard work itself in a job or something doesn't necessarily make you a fortune. And so you have this happening every day. If you fall in this bracket, then you are basically listening to the right audio. And you better pick up a copy of this book. It will change your life. Dare to be Rich will certainly transform your possibilities and change your life forever. You cannot read or listen to the contents of this book and remain broke. It is impossible, as I like to say. You see, for many years now, I have conducted workshops and seminars, which I have called Kingdom Economics, for the sole purpose of empowering others to succeed in life, as well as master the laws that govern prosperity and increase. And by the way, this is not the only manual that can help you succeed. There are a lot of other books out there. Just recommending it because it is just easier since I wrote it. And so in a world where some unscrupulous people have used their influence to manipulate other people through emotional blackmail and scare tactics, I believe that the time has come for me to get this material out into the world in order to empower anyone who dares to prosper and be rich. You may ask if there is any danger in having too much money. On the other hand, how about the danger of not having enough money? Some people argue that as a good person, you should not have lots of money. But the same people are too broke to even help themselves, let alone help somebody else. I believe that most people in life don't even have a devil problem. What they actually have is a cash flow problem. The Bible says that the love of money is the root of all evil, but not money in itself. So when you are in trouble and in desperate need of money, I do not believe that you will be thinking of the evil of money in that moment. It is possible that some people make these moral excuses in order to stay where they are and justify their own laziness or complacency, if you like, in order to not to act and be productive. I believe that we should do all we can to make as much money as we possibly can and give away as much of it as we possibly can in order to empower other people while we're doing so. You can only give what you have. You see, you cannot give what you do not have. And that means that no matter how good your heart or intentions are, you may have the best intentions in the world, but you will never be able to help anybody out there by staying broke. If anything, you will just end up frustrated and stranded, riddled with the stress of not having enough and making other people feel guilty and maybe blaming everybody else for your state of being. See, what makes you wealthy is not so much the amount of money that you earn, but it is the extent to which you can return and keep your earnings and then go further and multiply that. When we look further at the Dominion mandate, we can expand more on that. But if a person makes £1 million and yet spends more than £1 million every year, that man is not wealthy. He's actually broke. He's in debt. Understand, therefore, that what you have coming in is important. You need to know what is coming in so that you can understand what is going out regarding your finances. Ignorance regarding your own finances will cost you. I can promise you that. As a matter of fact, anything you don't know will cost you. In Dare to Be Rich, you learn many useful concepts of how to create wealth. And if you're serious about becoming wealthy, you will take these lessons and many other useful materials out there and literally change your life forever. Begin by investing in yourself. Your life on this planet was not designed to be miserable, but rather to be nice and enjoyable. I believe that is the will of God. You can build the life that you want and fulfill all your dreams by simply applying yourself to become a better and improved version of yourself. So instead of waiting or wishing for life to get easier and for challenges to stop, get better instead and improve yourself. Instead of waiting for bills to stop, just get better. Instead of waiting for challenges to go away and praying challenges away, just get better. Kind of like a student who prays for the exam to go away, but there are some of us who want to sit the exam and pass and qualify and graduate. Just get better. Trouble will always come in this life, and there is nothing you can do to change that. But if you can change yourself, you can change all the possibilities around your life. Focus on what you can change about yourself first, as working on yourself is the best investment you can ever make above everything else. So the first thing that you're going to need to do on your journey to your wealthy place is work on yourself. Invest in yourself. Begin to change your thinking. Once you change who you are and how you think and what you see and how you perceive realities and the invisible as well, because everything that we see today did not start out in the visible. It started out in the mind. It started out with perception, with vision. But more than anything, you have to start with investing in yourself. That's the best investment you can ever make. And that starts with changing how you think, changing how you perceive, and changing how you look at the future, essentially. A perception is everything. While one man sees COVID-19, for instance, or a recession going on and sits down feeling sorry for himself, another man is thinking, how can I prosper from this? There is always a possibility and an option and an open door every time another door closes. Every time somebody loses money, it means that money has transferred to another person. Every time there is a loss somewhere, somebody has just gained profit elsewhere. The only question is, which side of this equation do you want to be? I'll leave it at that for now as the first segment of the Dare to Be Rich exposition, if you like. God bless you. Ciao for now.